the chosen ones, why your pain was your preparation. Why do the most spiritually gifted people come from the most painful families? Why does it feel like the more awake you are, the more isolated you've become? Why is it always you, the one who senses everything, feels too much, questions too deeply, that ends up being the black sheep, the emotional outcast, the scapegoat? This isn't random. This is your soul's blueprint, and you're exactly where you need to be. While you're here, if these words already resonate, tap the like button. It's not for numbers, it's energy. Every like sends this message to another soul who's silently suffering, searching. And if this feels like home, subscribe, because this journey is just beginning. Carl Jung believed that the soul enters life with an archetypal task to become whole. But for the old souls, the empaths, the seers, wholeness doesn't start with light. It starts in the shadow. You weren't born into chaos by accident. You were born into it because your soul knew. It had the strength to alchemize pain into power. Families are often thought of as places of warmth, bonding, and love. But for many of us, family was the first spiritual battlefield. Gaslighting, emotional withholding, being punished for simply feeling or seeing the truth. It wasn't your weakness that made you feel like the outsider. It was your insight. Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. You were born to interrupt the pattern. You weren't born to maintain the family illusion. You were born to see it, name it, and end it. That doesn't make you rebellious. It makes you awakened, and it comes at a cost. Spiritual pain has purpose. Your pain wasn't punishment. It was preparation. You were being spiritually trained long before you had language for it. Every time love was withheld, you were learning to generate it. Every time your voice was silenced, you were learning to honor your truth. Every time you were shamed for being too much, you were learning to own your depth. You don't just feel more because you're sensitive. You feel more because you were meant to hold the world in your heart and not collapse. If you're still watching, chances are this isn't new to you. It's a memory, a soul truth being reawakened. So subscribe, not just for content, but for remembrance. We are building a space for the deep ones, the wild hearts, the sacred disruptors. You're not here to survive emotional chaos forever. You're here to transcend it with clarity. Here are your tools. The spiritual umbilical cord. You're always connected to Source. Close your eyes. Breathe. Plug back in. Don't take it personally. Their projections are their pain, not yours. Let them bounce. Sacred boundaries. You owe no one your light if they keep trying to snuff it out. Radical self-trust. even when you're misunderstood, even when you're alone. The truth inside you is your North Star. Something magical happens when you stop chasing love in places it cannot live. You start to glow, quietly, unapologetically. You become a signal to others. Healing is possible. Sensitivity becomes sight. Pain becomes power. You become your own home. Pause for a second. How did this message land in your body? Did something inside you unclench, release, or feel seen? Then leave a comment. Not just for me, for you, because your truth deserves air. Your voice deserves space. And your journey deserves to be witnessed. Your family may never apologize. The world may never fully see your scars. But none of that was ever meant to define you. You are not broken. You are becoming. You are the ancestor who said, "This pattern ends with me." You are the healer of your bloodline, the mirror breaker, the pattern shifter. So when the pain hits again, breathe, reground, reconnect. You are love. You are light. You are the proof that darkness doesn't win. If this message found you at the right moment, like a whisper only your soul could hear, support this space with a like. Let the algorithm become a vehicle for healing. And if you want to keep walking this path with people who get it, subscribe to Fractal Wisdom. We're not here to fit in. We're here to wake up.